DSTV channel 364 and a Gold TV channel 121. Ebubiano ubetimi akati Facebook live facebook.com/KessbenFM and I say Kessben TV and also no program air live etukosisi catch us on Facebook na kwachre wadwen yebeken kai e dia moye from Nana Frimpomg ZIEGA'S. But before that, before yebeko no mami yenko share video we say we need to bless this program to have a divine alignment. Let's go and watch this video.
Kessben 92.9 the Piatti.
Usemra untumra. Ochadia. Afi wemu Ewurade kasa. Ewurade kasa. Kasa ya brabomu. Kasa omanga na mu. Kasa yesika asemu. Wo memu Ewurade kasa. Kasa ma adi nyina nye din. Kasa ma adi nyina nye kom. Ewurade kasa. Matumi nyina mra no ho ase. Kasa na yuefom tumi mra wo ho ase. Ewurade kasa na emonsam ni abayifo won gina po ani won trimu po nyina enye kwa. Ewurade kasa wai. Ewurade kasa matumi nyina mra no ho ase. Kasa juri bubu kaniewe nyina hye wo na ase. Waso mra seti etumi ase. If so Nyankopon wo hira obi ndome now do me obiri shira Ewurade mahumre so e Ewurade mahumre so e di menimsem churun krantie di menimsem otwadi ampo Nyankopon mahunme so na kasa ma de nyina nyedi. Lift up your hands. Father, as we leave these grounds, look favorably upon your people and remember every one of us and our household and our children and this country, Ghana, our motherland. Remember our nation for good. Remember the economy. Remember all the mothers of Ghana, the fathers, the wives, the children.
Masamba wayo le dedie ya masamba wayo yenye madebre pona na masamba wayo le dedie aye kocha masanja he wayine na flisho mwaza botanswa menetraya na trimfra madam petru no kwande hunyo enunti ebinom say yo baby odum yo baby dan baby swala ka pembe wayini benye I am a for many nano. Or a party piano, and I am a trison, I'm a sampario. Yeah, I'm a sampario, yeah, and my neighbor Pona, I'm a sampario, yeah, I'm a sampario, yeah, and my neighbor Pona, I'm a sampario, why you go to my side? In every show, my self, but I'm swamming a chaya. A chin from my damp and to run on one day. And don't see if you don't say, your baby, you don't, your baby, and baby, swallow a baby. When you been, yeah, I'm up for family, and I know. Or a party, piano, but that's yeah. And I am a trison, I'm a sampario. Why go to my side? Why in a fish, your myself, but I'm swamming a child. As in from my damp and to burn on one year. And don't see if you don't say, your baby, you do. Your baby, a dime baby, swallow a pimpe. Why in Benny? I'm up for many, and I know. I've been wanting Piano Catache. And I am a trison.
I'm back. I witness the coronation of King Charles the third. All right, nyamema ni trinkwa ene na woda. All right, yanko ene ye topic a ye pese ye discuss no. Mr. Mofa to so ma bisisi a. Mofa chronicle no e fa to so e ma bisisi. Okay, fine. Osha chronicle na. I say ya tro say fear John Mahama. We Henry Nanabuachi. Henry Nanabuachi and a quaka assassin will say, or no, NDC, no, sorry, National New Patriotic Party, National Organizer. Or see fear Mahama. We say Mahama Bar, I shall be changing constitution, not wasa atnasubi. We are not going to stay in his analysis, but Yankasa, Baba analysis. Near her say President Mahama. Say in case you say on your opportunity, Sabe President Bima, obey tamper the constitution. No assault transfer for the third time. And no any Baba. Let's come back. Put President Mahama's picture on the phone, on the screen. Yes, this is President Mahama. Yes, yes. Okay, it's okay. Come back. This is President Mahama. President Mahama was starting the political career. Bole Bamboy, Tamana Oye. Obey a member of parliament at the Bole Bamboy for 4 consecutive times. Because started 1996 and 2008, now Odasuya parliamentarian and a President Mills of the blessed memory. Echusuno man by the vice president. Obey a vice president in 2012, not Odasuya vice president until say July. President Mills enya the baby koye and obey president of the nation for a couple of months. So 2012 and standing Emma Obebe winning election Ebeye president to 2016. Now 2016 when President Mahama is seeking for re-election and Olusu huge margin. Nana Adodan Kwakufa Etuno Abra went to me Ambambeye president. Now let me tell you something. Put article 666 on the screen. Let me read this to some people. Okay, this is article 66. Article 66 no extra and say obi bia opesa oye president or Ghana has seen over 4 terms so obey president. Yeah, come back to the screen. Opesa oye president. Come back to the screen. Let me read to them. Opesa oye president. Opesa oye president. You have 4 years. 4 years to become a president. 4 years no. Eswa. Ubetimi ase gina ne ato so aba. Etunya 8 years now. That is all. Untimi ba be president biom. That is all. Now let me tell you something. Yes, this is Article 66. Or say a person elected as a president shall, subject to clause 3 of this article, hold office for a term of 4 years, beginning from the date on which he is sworn in as a president. Or say a person shall subject to clause 3. This is clause 3. Or say the office of the president shall become vacant on the expiration of the period specified in the clause 1 of this article. Not just say obia oba ukita 4 years. 4 years this one. Let's just say I spy. It is all person said now put President Kufuor's picture on the screen for me. Put President Kufuor's picture on the screen for me. Yes, quickly. We have about just 10 minutes to do this. Mr. Mofa President Kufuor's picture and to Elusuma Missisia. Yes. Yeah, this is President Kufuor. Yeah, President Kufuor is a second president of the Fourth Republic here. President Kufuor ebebenya 8 years. Now only 8 years we are the President Kufuor command speech go UK. Or say Ghana say 4 years now. President to be about a 4 years. No was seeking re-election. Now Osako the 4 years and Kabeya yan confia fanko 5 years. He said this in 2008. Tamana netano naswana oba bekono. Now otia mu say when a president ne say oba sa o first 5 months no odi make appointments. You understand? Ubeyi Council of State members. Omo ebeto omo so aba e ho ubeyi MMDCs, ubeyi ministers, ubeyi deputy ministers or appointees, and it will take you about 5 months and sign up with me as normally now. We also say bia upeso seeking for re-election. The last 3 months now the election year no and also with me take about 3 months. 3 months no find office. The Biarobe campaign to the 3 months no ebe kasa 5 months no next about 8 months no e twediagu eti president libenya kwapa aye adwuma no na ebia 3 years as ebia 4 months. Sa 3 years and 4 months no enya dia betimi dia bibia eti president Kofo de extra say kebeya ankiyan fa 10 one ye fa 5 years no obia no obetimi di sa 3.5 years no etimi dia awulu Ghana ama Ghana ayeyi. Now let us go to Elibu. What President Mahama 2016 build up to 2016 what President Mahama Ghana as a president na wasa twaso no oko Elibu no kwa asem bi wo ho quickly let us read it. President Mahama Elibu no oko yes, this is what he said. Was say okay, you know, was say President John Mahama has promised an unassailable level of development in the country if given another term. He told chiefs and people of Elibu in the western region his track records of achievement in the first 4 years has been impregnable and needed another term to finish the good works he has started. Just as President Mahama say so oba no wababenya 4 years. Na sa 4 years no wababenya no wababe or the number be abegu akwamu a ohia another 4 years so na be obetimi execute sa no man no say owie no say 4 years is not enough for any president. He stated, adding the framers of the framers of the Constitution were well aware of that and therefore gave an option for a second term for certain president. That's what President Mahama say. The framers of the Constitution, omo Constitution, omo wisade we say. Everything omo say, when your president now been 4 years we are. Ubetimi asa twaso so I seek for re-election. No sa konya a 4 years account na about 8 years. President Mahama ahano wa me atiase clear say obi anu ho no mo a ubetimi 4 years aya Ghana ye. It's established that you cannot use 4 years ubetimi di aya Ghana ye. It will be aba as I say ya no another term edeka ho. Na Osha President Mahama, he said this build up to 2016 election. Near him says Satam no upper president inti and or cast asem no. Now President Mahama went to ZIEGA'S Business School ewo UK. Wasako Kasebi in 2019 build up to 2020 election. Wasaka Kasebi, let us go there. Let us go to the ZIEGA'S here. President Mahama wants term extended from 4 to 5 years. 4 to 5 years. Of course, this is ZIEGA'S School of Business, London, May 2019. And Okoka Asasimusi no say Mahama believes 4 years in the office is usually not enough for any government to truly achieve a target. Now, President Mahama Nekasem was say Mahama was delivering a lecture on democracy and elections in contemporary African at the ZIEGA'S Business School in London over the weekend. Mahama said he completely agrees with the ex-president Kofo, adding that a 5-year term is better. Sana Mahama kokae owi anu mo hwe de asma Mahama kan wo say President Mahama kan wo say I agree with President Kofo. I think a 5-year term is better. First year when you are elected you are forming your government and before you have settled in you are in your second year, third year, fourth year you are fighting an election. So essentially you have just 2 years to work and it makes it difficult. The National Democratic Congress flag bearer, President Mahama said. This is President Mahama. You understand? Wakami ati asese. Obiye nu hono mo a oba abani mu a o first months ebia 5 months 6 months o de be ki appointment we appointment na what settle down no ebia first year second year afi na wo toto no ma. By the time I be a wesi kwambu panel 2 years, say 2 years no untimi fama me yehwe. Today ZIEGA'S take me take ni say President Mahama now constitution no e ma the whole kwama ne say gina biem and he has 4 years. 4 years no ba oni year bia ka ho biem. Dia make an what I say. It is a President Mahama ba be president. Can he use this 4 years to salvage this country, to save this country?
Kessben.
We should also not forget that Economic Intelligence Unit for omo research and report omo dia ba bon cheche say ababia nu hono mo oba the economic challenges here omo sisi an obetimi save the situation in the next 2 years. And the President Mahama has just 4 years, and according to President Mahama nankasa mu no oche say the 4 years no oba that 4 years no so oba
it will be 2 years there or the better to normal. So we are asking, say, what is he coming to do with these 2 years? Because President Mahama, me aware, me nana from Ziga, any President Mahama, any more with say economy and koye, nana to down Kwakufuado, or then I buying a bus is Yamanoka say, or more and no more thing. Seriously, no more thing, tell you up 1 person of kind of Ghana, and he at the atuye. So we are asking, say, Ghana, a bank paid the betting just 2 years and 3.5 years. I saved this country from this economic mess. And President Mahama want that chance. So we are asking that if President Mahama ever be a president, what can't you say, ultimately for 2 years, and yes, Jumano. What can't you say, ultimately for 3.5 years, and yes, Jumano. So we are asking, what is he coming to do? This is my take. You can also bring your take. Because if you cannot use 3 years or 3.5 years to save this country, what is he coming to do? So, Papa dear, then I think that Ebia, now President Mahama has a plans to, tamper the constitution so that I can go for Ebia another 4 years.
Kessben.
That is my take. That Ansha, President Mahama, Oba standing constitution, because recently, Baby Obediabiano, he talks about temporary the constitutional review, Debi Ocasian review, constitution Oba, Adi Obeano, and of course, Ucha the communicators, Omo 7 were Abamu that Obiti say, Oliver Baka Momo, Baka Vama Womo, Obokata radio, so they talk about changing of the constitution. So are they going to hide behind changing of the constitution to tamper at the consistency so that Ebia Oba Onyamiya na donors or be president or betimi asa to akwana? That's the question that we are asking today. This is the first edition of ZIEGA'S Take, and also National Democratic Congress. Underline the word democratic. National Democratic Congress a party omo nkofo and difo omo party ni mu a omo edge democracy. So today we are going to watch National Democratic Congress. Say, it should be said about how are they going to handle it? Would they allow President Mahama, say in case of a sort of temper constitution now, as a democratic they are they going to allow President Mahama to temper the constitution? Do they have any precedent to be or maybe I just omit me I endorse what I put Professor Kwame Ahoy's picture on the screen for me.
Kessben 92.9. The Piachi.
Yes, Professor Kwame Ahoy. For the picture, not to a screen is Subamzia. Yes, Professor Kwame Ahoy. Quickly, I have just 4 minutes to do this and read messages. Professor Kwame Ahoy put his picture on the screen for me. Yes, this is Professor Kwame Ahoy. Professor Kwame Ahoy was born in Kumasi, South Central. In fact, this man supports Asante Kotoko. Atu Ahoy supports Heart Folk. This man was born in Kumasi, but Oye Fanti and Sashi. But already the 7 books of our Confanoche that codifies as Asante Constitution. So who are Asante members when you are 21 years Ekona, and you know Asante Mama, we are Asante. So technically, we can also say that this man is also half an Asante. Now, this man, bid up to 2020 election, a true book was working with Rollins. The working with Rollins, he made a damn and a serious revelation about the National Democratic Congress, NDC party. Let us go and watch it. He says something serious. Let us go and see what Professor Kwame Ahoy said about their political party. Let's go. That's the succession plan. Put the succession plan on it.
92.9.
Yes, did the succession plan. Professor Kwame Ahoy's book, Working with Rollins, he said in a certain page, Okabibo say, it was clear that there was no official NDC succession plan to follow President Rollins. Let me say this. Okasadi will say Ebra, no Yababeko 2000 election. That's President Rollins, not the time soon. I Yababeko 2000 election. At the 2000 election, and Professor Kwame Ahoy, Eka Adia, NDC phone be a year that time. No, or say, some put it bluntly that the NDC never allowed the party to develop institutionally to the point where it could develop or manage a succession. He said they were of the view that there existed elite conspiracy to secure Rollins' endorsement within the context of a program of Rawlings self-succession, either directly or by proxy. Adding, rumors also abounded about unofficial succession plans that had been hatched or were being hatched by individual or groups within the party. One such rumor was to the effect that the NDC had a plan to enable President Rawlings to run for the third term. Professor Kwame Nkrumah said that plan will involve getting the Supreme Court to render a Rosemary Ekwam type judgment in which a plaintiff will be found to try to convince the court to interpret the Constitution to mean that a president could run for more than 2 years. Bring me back. Let me tell you this. What's it? Satam no NDC for the B. Now, on person we use the Supreme Court so that they can change the Constitution for President Rawlings to continue for third term. You understand? And they say, Obube Yusu, Rosemary Ekwam type judgment. What is Rosemary Ekwam type judgment? Come back, let me tell them the Rosemary Ekwam type judgment. Rosemary Ekwam was a lawyer. Now, 1996, MPP for Babeko primaries, the presidential primaries, no. Nipa ni etepon so obetimi awini presidential primaries ni Mr. Kwame Mpianim, the renowned economist. Mr. Kwame Mpianim from Achina. Ona ni etepo so obewini, but that Mr. Kwame Mpianim wa try so obetu abane da. Etina a treason, ye charging for treason. Etina owura Madam Rosemary Ekwam. No nim sa history no. Etu ohun say si eja owura Kwame Mpianim. E ma ne contest ne so owini as a flag bearer. Edema New Patriotic Party. Anhwe bid up to the election, obiti ne be court. It is here the court ne say ye uni the few hono ne say the treason charge ne at the bonwa. And one no let us say MPP for me for the candidate. It on tra homa sade ni ensi. And what day owura Kwame Mpianim court and ye disqualify no at that time. So according to Professor Kwame Nkrumah, he said that they wanted to use Rosemary Ekwam type judgment. A trust who say si afa President Rawlings and kwa and say ya candidate be at the Bekobiano and this will lose the election. So they wanted to use the Rosemary Ekwam type judgment. So the question that we are asking is St. Case is here President Bahama. So what to be for 4 years to rule this country? No, I not going to say or per se or temper the Constitution now. Would the NDC allow him to do that per this president? That is what my conviction tells me. That I'm sure Jamaican watchers, I'm sure they will allow that. You're from Nana Frimpomg ZIEGA'S. We should not forget that Professor Kwame Nkrumah was a co-founder of National Democratic Congress. This program, and I said this topic, now we are also not doing this to run anybody's down. Yes, the Facebook is buzzing. Thank you very much. Ernesto Silva, Situa Adene Diaba was very impressive. Pedro wa Medina Adene Diaba was say keep up the good work. Ernesto Situa Sadiaba Biom Yada say Piaga Yensaka message, you know, Nana Abna LJ Jesse also the message about Malam Didi Diaba teacher constitution Diaba. I see if Prince Charles has accepted Asantehene is as a king, whatever, okay. Teacher constitution yada se pa owura Shibu yensaka message ni yada se amankwa kodwo list we Michael Frimpomg Oyibo Boache Fred Boama Aziz Abdullahi munina Michael Frimpomg munina honorable Akosi Eje du Frasechire wadi aba Michael Frimpomg sadi aba biem munina yada mo ase somebody message aba. All right, FM Nana Frimpomg ZIEGA'S. Today is the first day this year touch one item per etodo bia ye be sit down analysis etodo so a ye be screen touch analysis. You're from Nana Frimpomg ZIEGA'S. Nyame adomo next week we'll come back. Now next week, let me give you a teaser. Nana do dan kwaku fuado. I appointed Papa be a friend Dr. Ej. Say Uncle Ka the board of electoral commission. Uncle come home. Now we ask, ye say Nana do dan kwaku fuado. You're right, so I appointed Sa Papa, but not right now. Put this word. It is called pan. We are literature friend a pan. Nana do dan kwaku fuado. It's right, so our point is up, but not right now. Nyame Aduma next week. Thank you very much. Production was done by Amos, myself, Eugene, Raymond, Vincent eno omomaka ni na Darren Belfi suba betamachi epa yada mwase program ni di at the ZIEGA'S. The name ZIEGA'S was given to us by Ura Samia Duboache, on the director of programs, and Ura Kujopra Dankwa, and so Eboboye Chidom, on the signature tune. Thank you very much. Have you next week.